A Brainerd High School student is preparing to take on some tough competition this weekend. Miriam Pritschet is headed to the state debate tournament after placing second at sectionals last weekend. Becky Parker tells us what it took for Miriam to debate her way to the top in this week's Golden Apple.
Miriam Pritschet is a debating dynamo. After placing second at sectionals, the Brainerd High School sophomore is preparing to face the best in the state.
There's a lot of prep work that goes into debate.
Researching, developing arguments, and preparing backup evidence all go into building a good case. Competitors must show up ready to debate both sides of a topic at each tournament.
They're usually topics that I wouldn't already have background knowledge in, really, so it takes a lot of research, especially when I start writing cases. That's the most research, when you first learn about the topic.
The Brainerd debate team includes about 30 students in grades 7 through 12, and their coach also happens to be Miriam's father.
You give her an article to read or evidence to look at. She looks at it, she reads it, she comes prepared to her cases. She doesn't like to do things halfway. When she does something, she really does it well.
It is sure to be a stiff competition for the one-on-one Lincoln Douglas style debaters. Only 24 students qualify for the state debate tournament. This will be Miriam's second trip, and this year she hopes to break into the quarterfinals. The topic this year concerns whether it's morally permissible for victims to use deadly force as a response to repeated domestic violence.
Statistics from the World Health Organization indicate that domestic violence is a worldwide epidemic.
Miriam says the debate environment all depends on the situation.
Some people, if you know them better, you've debated them before, you're friends with them, then it's a little lighter. It can be funny sometimes, and it can be a really fun debate. And then other times, especially when it's more high pressure round, it can be a little bit more intense and a little bit more competitive.
Coach David Pritschet says sending his daughter into each round adds a little extra stress.
It's bad enough when you've got kids that you've coached, but when it's your own kid, then I can definitely see how much work she's put into it. And so that makes it a lot harder on my nerves.
Outside of the competition, Miriam says her involvement in debate provides some academic perks.
Debate is really good for you, and it gives you a lot of, a foundation for a lot of skills that I find really useful in other classes, like reading comprehension and writing and note-taking are a lot easier in my other classes now because of debate.
And those are skills that will serve her well beyond this weekend's tournament. For this week's Golden Apple, Becky Parker, Lakeland News.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.